What's fascinating about this kind of disruption is it's been by far the fastest growth disruption that's ever happened.
Welcome to my legal academy, helping lawyers work smart, scale fast, and enjoy life.
Do you feel the way I feel? And I don't know enough to say I'm certain, but I just have this feeling that this is the biggest thing since the computer chip for the computers.
Totally.
And I might be wrong, but I want your opinion because you seem to really know what you're talking about. And the other lawyers I talk to, they're like, man, we don't know. I mean, we think we know, but I don't know. I just see it as a big deal.
Sure. Actually, yeah, this is called disruption, technological disruption. And I'll share the different disruptions that we had in our history. I actually have a visual of it right here. So I'll just read it out. It's not from me, just from the sources that I've learned from. The first major disruption was the telephone. Okay. Obviously that was huge. Then it was the cable TV. Then it was fax. Then mobile phones, then PC, then internet, then maybe crypto, and then now AI. But what's cool about this, and you guys are seeing this on video, is that the first one, telephone, on the x-axis is time. So how long it takes. So telephone, it took about 40 years for it to reach 10 million users. Then the next time to technology, it took much less time to reach 10 million. Then fax, even less. Then mobile phone, even less. Then PC, then internet, and then crypto, and then now AI. What's fascinating about this kind of disruption is it's been by far the fastest growth disruption that's ever happened. Just a couple of days ago, ChatGPT reached 100 million users, I believe in less than 2 months or so, which is crazy. I imagine all these other technologies, again, took about 40 years. This did it in less than 2 months.
Yeah, and the deal is, everybody says, well, Google can figure it out, but I think if you run it through enough, there's a thing called Quillbot, things like that, that you can rearrange it without using the spinning stuff. I don't think they can. And I'll tell you another reason I don't think they can is because you look at what Google's been saying about this stuff. They were against it a year ago. Now they're saying as long as it gives great factual content, it's okay. And I think the reason they're saying that is because today in the Wall Street Journal, Google is releasing a new artificial intelligence program called BARD, B-A-R-D, which I know nothing about. I just was reading the Wall Street Journal about 30 minutes before I got on air with you today. And I'm thinking, that's why they said it's okay, because they're going to do it. And then I read that Microsoft is upgrading Bing to have this type of technology. I don't really understand what they're talking about, but it tells me if you got Microsoft, Google in this, they see the handwriting on the wall too, and they want to get in it and not be left behind.
Hey, hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you're a lawyer and you're looking to work smart, scale fast, and enjoy life, right below this video, you'll find a link to book a call to speak to my team so we can tell you how we've been able to help over 500 law firm owners scale their law firm. Now back to the video.
Yeah, so let me give some historical background with what's going on. Basically, Microsoft was able to make a deal with OpenAI, which owns ChatGPT. They came up with this weird agreement, which basically they'll fund it in exchange for 49% of the company. But I believe 75% of the profits have to go to Microsoft first, which is kind of like a weird kind of arrangement. But anyways, the important part is Microsoft owns ChatGPT. And the way that they're going to be utilizing it is they're going to be adding it to Bing search and, Google's competitor when it comes to search. At the same time, Google owns 90% of the market share of search. Obviously, it's a major disruption if another company comes and releases this new, much better kind of search. So in the past couple of months, there's been a lot of talk. What is Google going to do? But the people that know that Google has been sitting on a technology called PaLM. And if you actually go Google PaLM versus ChatGPT, you will see PaLM's technology, which is basically Google's technology, is far way ahead of ChatGPT. So if you were impressed by ChatGPT, wait till Google releases their own version. And actually, just yesterday, I was watching a video by a Stanford professor who was explaining this in detail. And PaLM is light years ahead in this. And just 2 days ago, Google's CEO made an announcement on his blog, Sundar Pichai. It's called an important next step on our AI journey. Just even the title itself, an important next step on our AI journey. That means that, listen, we're not just starting this journey. We've been doing this we've been at it for a while, but just it is true. If people that have been following Google, I know. I remember 5 years ago when when Google did a presentation. They did a presentation of Google Voice or Google AI that was basically making a phone call on behalf of the person who was presenting. Imagine basically Google's robot was calling like a hair salon and making an appointment, and that was 5 years ago. So they already have this technology. But anyways, it's coming out in the next couple of weeks. Google's version of ChatGPT, and it's gonna blow ChatGPT out of the water.
That is wild, really is, man. And all this in the last 90 days, right? I mean, really. I mean, when did they release? They released that in November, right? ChatGPT.
End of November. So let's just say December 1st. So at the time we're recording this, it's been like less than 2.5 months. Yeah, it's totally wild. Major disruption. Obviously, a lot of roles and work can be replaced. The way that I kind of see it is, it doesn't replace workers, but it does replace a lot of work. So it does make people and work more efficient. So actually, I've been encouraging my team right away as soon as I saw that it's useful. Go use it. If it helps you write, descriptions or whatever, go use it. Don't ever get stuck on knowing what to write. Just use that and do the best to refine it and send it out.